Hey, it is time for ministry update number 4. I'm just going to dive right in and let you know what I've been up to, what Prayer House organization has been up to, and what God's been up to. So in the previous update video, ministry update number 3, I let you guys know about what happened this past summer of 2024, where we established a prayer culture in Los Angeles, California, right there in Hollywood. It was an incredible experience, and I let you know all the things I got to do personally in my own life and ministry unto the Lord. So please check out that video if you haven't seen it. I've also mentioned in that video where I spent the month of this October with my immediate family in Orlando, Florida, and that was the longest period of time I've gotten to spend with my family in one sitting in the past 3 years since moving to Texas. So thank you so much for those who supported me and partnered with me to be able to do that. And so this past few months, November through this January, our entire Prayer House team, our newfound staff, and our core team all converged into Dallas, Texas to rest up from the previous season and to just get trained and equipped for Nashville, Tennessee, where we're going to be establishing a prayer culture there. And so, what this past few months has looked like is just being family, being rooted and grounded in that, training and equipping within a weekly itinerary of core and staff training, doing worship team practice, and just doing all the practicals, but also a lot of the spiritual work. The Lord has done a great work in the heart of our team. He's also done a lot of pruning in our team, having a lot of team members feel called to other things with the Lord, not being able to be fully committed to Prayer House, and the Lord gracing us to send them off graciously and just really beautifully as a team. And the Lord has really just made us such a solid family in getting to do that. And so, even this past New Year's, we got to spend that doing something called End of Year with Upper Room. So that was a great time for family building. It was 4 days of a conference that Upper Room puts on every New Year's, and it was my first experience getting to be there for the full 4 days. That was really beautiful, so rooted in the gospel, so full of the cross and the heart of prayer and the heart of the house of prayer. Our team even got to serve in the prayer room that they had throughout those 4 days. We only got to do a 3 to 4 set, but it was probably my favorite part, selfishly, of the whole conference, getting to play keys for that and just worship the Lord and sing about the cross in such an environment. Such a gift. And so after end of year, we got back into our routine as a core and staff family with Prayer House, and just getting trained and equipped, having worship practices, and just doing a lot of heart work and getting ready for Nashville. So today on this video, it's January 30th, and tomorrow I'm actually driving out to Nashville to meet up with some of the core and staff team that has already driven out there to get ready for what we're doing. We have 30 plus missionaries coming from all around the U.S. and some internationally to come and learn what it is to establish a prayer culture and take that back to their communities after these 3 months is up in Nashville. Yes, we're going to be in Nashville for 3 months. It's amazing. And then also another aspect of what we're doing in there is pouring into the community there, just like in LA, where we want them to be able to establish their own prayer culture and leave them with longevity to have their own weekly prayer room. And so what that's going to look like is, again, having a weekly itinerary of training and equipping, a lot of fellowship and discipleship, and tracks. This time around, we're having tracks where I personally am going to be heading over the worship track, where we're going to train and equip 10 of the missionaries that are committed to just learning what it is to do the aspect of worship musically in a prayer room setting, and just getting the heart posture known to them, and just pouring in life to them and encouraging them in their gift, and really empowering them to minister to the Lord through their instruments, through their singing, whatever it looks like. So I'm really excited to head over that. I'm not going to be doing a lot of teachings over it. I might do some, but really I'm going to be overseeing, as we're going to have 2 staff girls named Esther and Alyssa doing a lot of the teaching, and they're amazing women of God who are just so excited to share all that God has poured into their hearts. We're also going to have tracks like a social media track and an outreach track, where we're going to do teachings on what it looks like to do outreach in a prayer standpoint. Obviously sharing the gospel as it comes, but really focusing on praying for others as we go out. And then social media, getting people equipped and trained on how to further a social media account with a ministry and just whatever that looks like. And so, yeah, we're so excited for this spring, the rest of this winter and this spring. And guys, yeah, it requires a little bit of provision, and that's something that I would ask for you to partner mostly in prayer in. If you feel led to support me and partner with me financially, that would be greatly appreciated. But more than anything, prayer is needed. I will have links in the description below to where you can partner. And again, when you're partnering with me, you're not just partnering with Mark and just Prayer House, but you're partnering with what the Lord is doing in Nashville, Tennessee. So what you're sowing into is more than just Mark. You're sowing into the kingdom and what God is establishing in Nashville, Tennessee. So please consider doing that, not under compulsion or reluctance, but just out of cheerful giving. Don't consider it as something you need to do, but just something you feel led to do with the Lord. That's all we'd really want. But again, guys, thank you so much if you've made it this far to the update. More to come as you're patient with these updates. But yeah, again, more to come. God bless you, and we'll say bye. Bye.